Hello, hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. Today I am coming to you from opening day of the 2025 Flower and Garden Festival here in EPCOT. A big thank you to Disney for inviting us out to experience Communicore Hall before it opens to guests here today, and for having us out during opening day of the festival. So without further ado, I am going to explore the space here in Communicore Hall before we check out the rest of the festival. Let's go. Got a little topiary of Spike the Bee here in the center of Communicore Hall. He is certainly the central showpiece here of this exhibit, all based around horticulture here in Communicore Hall for the duration of the Flower and Garden Festival. The entire part of the storytelling during the Communicore Hall exhibit during this festival is from a bee's eye view. We are shrunken down to Spike the Bee size, so all of the plants and the flora that you see around here in Communicore Hall might look a little big to you because you're looking at it from the perspective that a bee would see it from. In addition to seeing all of the plants from Spike the Bee's point of view in here in Communicore Hall, you can also learn a lot about the horticulture team and what it takes to put together the EPCOT International Flower and Garden Festival. From how the plants are selected to how they keep them alive, looking so vibrant throughout the festival. There are lots of different placards throughout Communicore Hall with some flora display, so make sure you take your time when you're in here to fully learn about how this festival comes to life. It's March here in Central Florida, so that means the purple martins are back in town. Here at EPCOT, each and every year they set up these little houses to kind of encourage the purple martins to mate here at EPCOT and lay their eggs here. It's really, really cool, and if you do get a glimpse at these little birds, they look almost like small crows, and their feathers really are purple. Here is the brand new 30th anniversary entry topiaries here at EPCOT, of course featuring the characters from Moana. I cannot overstate how great these look, especially Maui. He is massive, and I love that moss in addition to the plants and the flowers that are on his body. Really, really awesome entry topiaries here. Here is this festival's lug bag. I really like that. It's got a drawstring on top and several front pockets here, and this one can also convert to a fanny pack. I'm also going to use this mannequin here to show off this t-shirt with the whole look. Everything has the 30th anniversary on it here as well. Really cute corksicle here, 30th anniversary. It's got the carrying strap on the top there. Oh my gosh, look at this coffee cup. You've got a little ceramic orange bird sitting on the handle right by where your thumb is. This is a comfortable mug to hold. Locally grown Flower and Garden Festival. Really cute. Really bright ears. I love that one ear is the orange bird and the other ear has kind of got a spaceship Earth-ish looking orange as the ear with the flower in the center there. These are a leathery material, and here is a look at the back. You got the logo on the back ear. Okay, I might need this outfit. Look at that. That's a short and shirt combination, cotton material, embroidered up there on the breast area with orange bird all over it. And check it out, they've got a hat that matches with the look. Two cute items to show off here. We've got a little planter here for some potted plants here with orange bird EPCOT 30 and a watering can. You can probably also plant something in there as well if you wanted to use it as a planter. Loungeflies changing up their material. This is a canvasy material. Usually they have more of a faux leather finish, but this is canvasy, and it looks like these are individual patches almost sewn onto there, which is really cute. They're all embroidered around there. In the back, we've got canvas as well with the logo. Wow, this Dunedinburg bag is gorgeous. That is all leather bag. It's got the 30-year logo on it. Of course, we've got orange bird there, beautiful leather straps on it as well. There is also a smaller one down here. Well, this bag is kind of a square shape. One more Dunedinburg. This is a crossbody bag here. The same design as that smaller square one. Really, really adorable. I love how bright these colors are. Orange bird on the ornament here with the 30-year logo there. Gets warm during this festival. A tank top I think is a great choice. You've got the orange bird on it there, and I like that nice green color. Plain off-white t-shirt there. Definitely the crowning glory of this is the embroidered little Mickey here. Here's a look at the back of that pass holder shirt. Oh my gosh, look at these pass holder hats. Look at it. It's like the little Mickey is actually the topiary. He is fuzzy, just like the little topiaries. That is a really, really, really adorable hat. Let's see what we got on the back here. Yep, we got the 30th logo on the back as well. Got a second little lug bag here. This one features Spike the Bee, and it's another crossbody that can convert to a fanny pack. Up there on that mannequin, we've got the Spike the Bee shoulder plush with the Spike the Bee t-shirt buzzing around since 1948. That's really cute. You can also see the World Showcase skyline there at the bottom of that design. And we also have a women's shirt here in the front. Got an Alice in Wonderland section here. Here are the Alice in Wonderland ears. Again, a leathery material with the pin in the center there, Flower and Garden Festival. Alice in Wonderland themed rain jacket here with the Flower and Garden Festival logo right there. That's really nice. Got a butterfly bag here from Alice in Wonderland. And here is where those purple martins nest. They had that whole really cool explanation about when they come and what they do here at EPCOT and Communicore Hall. But here is a look at the actual little structures that they build for them to kind of encourage the female purple martins to nest here while the males go out and hunt. This topiary is such a great one for storytelling. It starts with Chippendale. We've got the picnic basket that maybe mini packed for everyone. And back here we've got Mickey with his badminton racket. We've got Pluto ready to fly a kite. Each and every year this view does not get old with the floating gardens as well as that fantastically landscaped area over there along the bank. So beautiful. And when I see this here in EPCOT, I know that it's time for the Flower and Garden Festival. One of my favorite areas during this festival, hands down. One of the reasons that I love the Flower and Garden Festival so much is because the entirety of EPCOT really does transform and, in my opinion, really comes to life with the addition of these fantastic topiaries that you'll find throughout the entirety of the park. Of course, the food booths add to that as well, but the living topiaries are really such a crowning glory of this festival and really immerse you in the whole feeling of springtime freshness that they're going for during this festival. Let's check out some of the topiaries as we make our way around World Showcase. The family Madrigal has moved to the entrance of World Showcase here. These are all of the characters from Encanto. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that dress over there on Isabella, made fully of succulents. And I gotta take a second to just appreciate Antonio's hair. They really nailed that for that character. The Phineas and Ferb topiaries look awesome. They really nailed the shapes of their faces. And I mean, look at the stripes on Phineas's shirts, down to the stripes, all made with living plant material here, as are all of the topiaries that we're going to see here today. Oh, we've got some updates to the Elsa and Anna topiary. Elsa's got a beautiful new cape, and it looks like Anna's got some nice new blue sleeves on there, adding to the colors of these characters. One of my favorite sets of topiaries, Snow White and all 7 dwarfs here in Germany, looking fabulous as ever. I just want to show off how great of a photo opportunity this is. If you stand right here, you can get all of the dwarfs in the shot with you. Really well set up. There are so many different festival gardens throughout EPCOT. I want to highlight the one here in Italy, Garden Italiano. They grow all of the different herbs and foods that you would find in the Italian style dishes. There's a big bush of basil right there. I also see things like peppers and thyme here. So make your way around. There are lots of different gardens throughout the entirety of the World Showcase for you to discover. I love these. Every single festival, the tiny festival banners. Come back and let's see if I can zoom in enough. Yep, I can. They actually have the 30th anniversary logo on them this year in the little town center here in Germany. The America Gardens Theater stage is set behind me for the Garden Rocks concert series. It is the annual concert series that takes place here during the Flower and Garden Festival. Lots of big name acts on the ticket this year. A lot of these concerts, unsurprisingly based on the names that you see on the list, can be really popular. There are dining packages available, and if you really want to see a certain artist, I absolutely recommend purchasing the dining package. You get reserved seating for the concerts. If not, standby lines are available for every single showtime. Just make sure you show up with plenty of time, especially for these big names. Goofy is back making wishes on the flowers this year. You'll notice throughout the entirety of this festival, we've got cast members everywhere throughout EPCOT, making sure everything is looking bright and fresh and perfect. So you'll notice them tending to the topiaries and to the gardens throughout this festival, because it's a long one and everything during this festival is living from opening day through to the end. The Inside Out Garden is a brand new addition to this year's festival. Check it out. We've got all the characters from Inside Out, their respective colors in the potted plants here, and they are talking about the different plants that you've got here. I think it's really cool that they've added some Disney characters to these gardens, hopefully to entice some kids to want to learn some more about the horticulture and everything that goes into the Flower and Garden Festival. Tinkerbell's got a new area here. Look at those twinkle lights, or should I say pixie dust, all behind her there. And she is in Pixie Hollow, but Pixie Hollow in this iteration here at the Flower and Garden Festival, all the little houses are made from real plant matter, logs, pieces of wood, grass. Really nice addition here to the Tinkerbell area in the UK. You can take a complimentary tea tour here in the UK Pavilion during the Flower and Garden Festival. That's what's happening right back in there. They take you through the little garden and tell you exactly how different tea leaves are grown and how they are dried out and turned into tea for Twinings tea. But also just look at how beautiful this Twinings tea garden looks during this festival. So many added colors. Butterfly Landing is back for the 2025 Flower and Garden Festival, and this is such a tranquil spot to visit during any EPCOT day, but especially when you're going around during a festival, it's very quiet in here. There are a lot of different species of butterflies flying around. It also tells you fun facts like what kind of plants are in here and how you can create your own garden at home that might attract some butterflies from wherever you're from. I am here in the Odyssey building. I've grabbed a couple of the food items that I want to talk about here from the Flower and Garden Festival. The first item that I picked up was from Florida Fresh, and that was the Florida Strawberry Shortcake. It features vanilla pound cake, macerated strawberries, strawberry sauce, and whipped cream. Now, to start off with the cake portion itself, this was a very, very dense pound cake. It was fresh as well. Really wasn't outstanding in flavor, just a nice vanilla sweetness to it that honestly I really did enjoy on its own, and with that fresh whipped cream that came with it. Even if you happen to get a bite of that pound cake without the strawberries, it is a really nice cake. Like I said, really dense, really nice and fresh with a nice subtle vanilla flavor. But the crowning glory of this dish are the fresh strawberries, and these were really fresh. It did say macerated in the description, but to me, these tasted like they were fresh strawberries that were tossed in a strawberry sauce, sweet sauce, before they were put over the top of that shortcake itself. Really nice, fresh and refreshing dish. Today's not a warm day, but it will get warm during this festival. So if it is warm and you don't want something really, really heavy to sit in your stomach, this is a light, fresh dish, super approachable. If you like the flavor of strawberry shortcake, this was a very fresh one, and I think you would like this one, so definitely get it if you are a strawberry shortcake fan. Okay, from Beach Grub, next up on the list, we got the s'mores bar to try. This is a chilled s'mores bar, and it comes with fudge brownie, dark chocolate, toasted meringue, and smoked graham cracker. I took a bite of this and I immediately tasted the smokiness. This dark chocolate fudge brownie on the inside of this is very dense, it is very fresh, it's a good chocolate brownie, and it's covered in dark chocolate. So if you're a chocolate person, those flavors will all work for you, but it really is that toasted graham cracker. And I thought it was the cake that was toasted when I first took a bite of it, because it is a very, very strong smoked flavor. And I read the description again and I thought, let me just try the graham cracker crumbs on their own to see if that's actually what is smoked. And oh my goodness, without a doubt, the graham cracker crumbs are what are smoked. And just the little bit that was on the piece of the chocolate fudge brownie that I tried made me think that the cake was smoked. So that is how much of a smoke flavor they have injected into those graham cracker crumbs. You have to like that smoked flavor to like this, because it really does permeate the entirety of the dessert. I'm here with CJ today and I just said to him, this tastes to me like what Rome burning smells like in Spaceship Earth. So if you've ever ridden Spaceship Earth and you know what that Rome burning smell is like, this brownie tastes like Rome burning. So if you like that smoked flavor, it is throughout the entirety of this s'mores bar, so know that going in. Brownie was very fresh, dark chocolate was good on the outside, and it is just a little marshmallow cream on the outside of that. That's what makes up the s'mores bar. And rounding out our little tasting tour here with yet another sweet treat from this year's festival from the Odyssey is the lemon tart with lemon curd, blood orange fluid gel, aquafaba meringues, and raspberry powder. That's a lot of ingredients for such a little tart, but here it is. Interesting thing about this one is this is also plant-based. So I wasn't sure exactly how that was going to be, considering that there are no animal products, eggs, or anything like that in this. And the flavor, I will give this a 10 out of 10 on the flavor. The lemon flavor is coming through strong. So if you don't like a tart lemon flavor, which, I mean, if you're getting a lemon tart, you should like lemon flavor, right? But if you don't like that flavor, steer clear of this. If you do, I really do like a nice citrus, like CJ said, a citrus punch in the face of lemon right there. This nails that flavor profile. Really light, really refreshing. This isn't a very firm meringue. This is kind of a more gelatinous meringue, which isn't a bad thing, but just something to note if you are getting this. I think it's because it is plant-based, and it does have a meringue on top, and it does taste like just a meringue cookie, but a little bit softer. So overall, I really did like this lemon tart overall. The crust is nice on it. It did not get soggy at all. So the crust did have a little bit of a snap to it, almost like a shortcakey snap, but it can't be a true shortcake because it is plant-based. And overall, for a plant-based dessert, I think this one was really good. And again, will be really nice, light and refreshing on a hot day here at the festival. Thanks so much for joining me here today at opening day of the 2025 Flower and Garden Festival. A reminder that this and all of our videos are brought to you by WDW Magazine. Link is in our video description to subscribe. And if you liked what you saw here today, please give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. It really does help the channel out a lot. Again, my name is Maria. Thanks for following along with me today, and I'll see you in the next magical escape.
Start your WDW Magazine membership and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format, glossy magazine is filled with tips, secrets, history, and so much more. Become a member and don't miss another month of magic.